Hey everybody, you ready to play some Hearthstone? It's Zomniac the Hearthstone Noob.
Okay, so for whatever reason, I just totally clicked through to play a game. So we're gonna go for it. Why not? What the hell? Sorry. So in the middle of our heroic run, we are going to, hey, we're gonna play a nice little game against a mirror match here with our Ebola hunter. And I've never really, our Ebola hunter, yeah. I really like my Wrecker Rogue for ladder, but for whatever reason, I just kind of went for it. I don't know why, but we just kind of got down and dirty with the, decided to get in here and you know what? I don't know what I should do here. I'm gonna drop my creeper, go for face.
Job's done.
That gives them 3 targets to choose from.
To my side.
That was dumb. I don't know why you'd do that. But the cool thing is I can drop my...
Put this apple on your head.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
That was... Well, see, it's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, and I won a game that quickly. I didn't even mean to go in here and do that, but I did. Mirror matchup, he was obviously a mid-range hunter. I don't know why I went... I really don't. I think it's because I'm just so a muscle memory just decided to go in and just play.
Okay, so we're back and we're gonna play. We're gonna play in the ladder with our Wrecker Rogue. I'm gonna play some rank play. Oh, we're back down to 19. I forgot because we did some runs that were just that. They were runny. They were runny runs. Horrible, crappy attempts at winning in the ladder. At one point, we were up to. At one point,
Valera versus Anduin.
we were up to 18.
The light shall bring victory.
Watch your back.
Not a bad starting hand. I always like to have a turn to answer. But you know what we can do, and this is always fun. Always good to do this, is to drop the Cogmaster first. But no, I think what we're going to do is we're going to drop the...
I am ready.
Go ahead and drop the Cogmaster as well.
Job's done.
Give him a couple of targets to try to have to hit. Because then on turn 2 we can drop our Anoyotron. And then on turn 3 we got our Harvest Golem, and on turn 4 we've got our Piloted Shredder. That's funny. So, what do? You know what we do? This is not ideal, but this is what we do. We
Here we
take
go.
the 1 damage. Go in. get our spare part. And
I'll fix you.
And this is fine to only have one attack again, because our next one is the Annoyotron, and we're going to buff the Annoyotron with a +1 attack. Or our Cogmaster gets 1 attack. Who knows? Who knows what I'm feeling?
Is someone injured?
Yeah. So, Annoyotron.
I'll fix you.
Here we go.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad trade at all. That wasn't a bad trade at all. No card draw for you. And you lost your power word shield. That was a mistake. I mean, it's not a mistake. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. You're hoping they don't have removal for your 5/1, and I did. Are we down on health? Yeah, we're down on health. But you know what? So what? Let's see a power. Let's see a power word or pain or something. Okay, so of these, what do? We do of these. We get out our piloted shredder, or do we put out a?
So many options.
Yeah, we put out our nullifier because that'll stop the Chillwind Yeti. We can go right around the Chillwind Yeti.
I'll fix you.
And the only reason why we're doing that, yeah, maybe he's got a buff or 2 or whatever, that's gonna beef up that Chillwind Yeti, and I'm sure that was his choice. But we still got we still got our Cogmaster that's gonna keep doing damage to him. And now we've got 2 shields. So we're okay. Not great, we're okay. And I'm thinking if none of this is dealt with in the next turn, you know, either by Holy Fire.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
He's got to heal that up. He's got to heal that up. Otherwise, my Cogmaster takes him out. He's got to heal it up. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was absolutely a mistake because we do this.
Something needs
We
tinkering.
do this. We take out his Cogmaster. And go for face.
Here we go.
Job done.
We take away what he just wasted on himself. Because the other way would have cost me more. See, that's the problem with priests, is sometimes they're just too afraid to heal up their minions that are going to die to another minion next turn. You do that, and it's almost as if, what do I do? You know, how do we, you know, how do I deal? We got a time rewinder, which is going to be awesome. Awesome for something, and I'll show you. And I'll show you in a second here why it's going to be awesome. Because we can do this. We can do this.
Come close and listen.
Here we go.
Job's done.
Yeah, now that gives him a beefy shield. Beefy shield. Yeah, he almost had to do that. Heal yourself up. But you can't hide for long, man. You can't hide for long. Oh, mech warper.
Powering up. Portals online.
Which allows me to put out Pilot Shredder, Golem, hit face.
Job's done.
He's gonna have to do something soon to deal with all of my board.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
And he doesn't have it or he wouldn't have played that card. He's looking for another Holy Nova, I bet. To do something. I'm almost a gambling man. I would almost put $10 that he's gonna rage quit.
Or die. Or both.
Oh, another Anoyotron. Oh man. This is almost too tempting. Yeah, we do that. Getting rid of card draw is always great. Put out another Anoyotron. Then we can drop our other Piloted Shredder. And a Chillwind Yeti. And go for face.
Job's done.
Now this board is almost too much to deal with, and if he doesn't have a mind control tech in that deck, he's lost this game because I've got enough damage on the board right now to take him out. I've got 20 damage on the board.
Consider.
Yeah, you're gonna have to consider. I still win.
Powering up. Portals online.
So, do we dare sack our Piloted Shredder into this just in case we drop something good? Or see, we can't do that into him because that doesn't kill it. We can do one of these guys into him. Oh, I don't have any pirates in my hand. That's okay.
Here we go.
Job's done.
All we need is oil now. That's all we need is oil now. Rage quit coming. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Must consider.
2. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna put out a... Are you gonna rage quit now? Oh no. Oh noes. Oh noes. What else are you gonna do?
For Najata.
Oh nice! Nice. Okay. 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 Alright. Well, we absolutely do this. We absolutely go ahead and do that. And we sack our dude. Sack our dude. Sack our dude. Oh. Oh, man. That's only 6 damage. 7 damage. That's okay.
Here we
go ahead and take this.
Escape! Escape!
Oh, you're living through this, man. I don't know how, but you are. Well, I do know how. I totally BM'd him. I mean, I could have not sacked my guy into him and gone for face, and it would have been over next turn. But I was kind of hoping that it would drop something, like, decent, not a freaking ship's cannon. You know, heal up. I don't remember how much card draw I have in this deck. I don't think I have any. Yeah, he did obviously have card draw because, you know. Now, if I get a Tinker's Sharp, whatever that thing's called, the Tinker's Oil.
I wonder.
Put out your taunt. It's the only thing you can do. What was that for? That just makes me survive longer. Unless you got board clear.
Well played.
Thank you.
Running a program. Jumping now.
Here we go.
No problem.
Escape! Escape!
Exact lethal. Pretty good. Yay, 3 victories. Now here's the thing. I don't have a paladin deck that I think is fit for prime time. So I'm probably not going to finish the the only quest that I had that was any good or that was already started. No, I have my Jesus Juice Priest, but that's situational. It's a real gimmicky deck, and I'm not going to win anything with it. I could probably go into practice mode and try, you know. You know what? Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we go into casual and we try our gang up pally. Gang up pally is something that I made for a oh, you know what? I'll see you on the flip side. You know, I just realized we have never said, or I've never said, hey, welcome back to the flip side. You know, I keep saying, oh, take the flip side. I'll see you guys on the flip side for the next Wrecker Rug run, but here we go. We got to win 1. We got to win 1 to get our 100 gold. And then we'll have enough to do 2 arena runs. It is late, but you know what? Who cares? There's always time for Hearthstone. Or Hearthstone, as they call it over in the UK.
Valera versus
Mirror matches
Valera.
suck.
Watch your back.
I hope this isn't a mirror match. This better not be a mirror match. We're going to get rid of We're gonna get rid of those two. Hopefully get our one drop. Get a one drop. A one drop. Oh, two Tinker Sharps. Oh, two Tinker Oils? What the hell? That's stupid. Real stupid. Why? So stupid. Shiv, dagger, go. Is that what you're gonna do? No, dagger to remove the shield. Definitely. Okay. Okay. Now we get our clockwork gnome. Well, we can do this, and then we can do that.
Death does not scare me.
It's a mill rogue. It's a milling rogue. You can tell it's a mill rogue.
Here we go. So many options.
Something needs tinkering?
Here we go.
Yeah, it's a mill rogue. It's a mill rogue. And we just have to make it to the next turn. We just have to make it to the next turn.
Drink with me, friend.
That's fine. You're playing it wrong. Because I got all these low-cost guys now. So, what do? We do one. Yep. We do one. Go ahead and drop this guy.
So many options.
Expedition commencing. Or Tinker Town! Or Tinker Town!
That minion already attacked. That minion
Oh,
already attacked.
it's got what you call it on it. That's Frieza minion. I can't use it on that. You gotta shiv something.
My hand is too full.
That's fine. So we do this.
Powering up. Portals online.
We do this.
Something needs tinkering?
Job's done.
Death does not scare me.
Okay, so we freeze this.
Engage.
Or Tinker Town!
Here we go.
Job's done. We might actually win this one. And here's how we might win. We might win if we can beat him from the mill. And unless he shivs down my mech warper.
I wonder.
Oh, even if he does, we're still good. We're still golden. Unless he taunts up. You got a taunt in there? Oh, crap. Do you have a taunt? Oh, I see.
Powering up. Portals online.
Here we go.
Or Tinker Town! Or Tinker Town!
Well played.
Yeah, so Millie Rogue usually does well, but not against the Wrecker Rogue, and it just depends on what cards get burned. As you saw, we did get a couple cards burned. I think he showed his hand really quick, and or showed what he was doing really quickly, and that cost him his game. I think it cost him his game, and the reason why was I was able then to, and I know that I got like super intense into the game, and I barely did any commentary. But I tend to not talk when I concentrate. But the whole thing is when you come up against a mill deck, it's all about going for the face. You remove the taunts when you can, or you remove the taunts when they come, because you have to. They're in your way. But what he was looking for there was another vanish. Which would have filled up my deck again, and what that does is every time you vanish a full board, you're putting all the cards back into the hand of the player that played them. Yeah, you get everything back. I mean, all the health and everything is back, but that's not the point. The point of it is to super overdraw your deck so that it burns cards, and it did burn a couple of cards. But I still was able to play out, because I had the mech warpers, I was still able to mitigate my mana to the point where I was able to combo out the Tinker Sharp Sword Oil and take out taunts when they came and empty my hand as much as I could when I could. The Mech Warpers were a big turning point for that game, because if it weren't for the Mech Warpers, my mechs would have cost the normal amount, and I wouldn't have been able to clear out as much of my hand as I did. His failure in using his Mill Rogue deck was that he drew early. He drew early. And I was able to take out his Death Lords in a manner which benefited me. Meaning that I got some mechs on the board, and when he did vanish, I got those all back in my hand, and the ones that I drew from the Mech Lord then didn't get burned. And because my hand is mostly mech heavy, and I drew those 2 Tinker's Oils early in the first hand, I had everything I needed to defeat that Mill Rogue. If it had drawn any other way, if I had not gotten both of my Mech Warpers when I did, if I had not had my Tinker's Oils when I did, I would not have been able to deal with those huge Death Lord taunts. And I think he had one other taunt. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and watch this, which I'm going to anyway, just to make sure that I did some decent commentary. But we won that game because I think he didn't hold off long enough before showing what kind of deck he had. And one of the tricks of the Mill Rogue deck is you take damage early. You kind of take damage hard until you're almost dead. Almost dead. Not quite dead, but almost dead. I mean, you're going to get really low. And then the good Mill Rogue decks have the heal bots in them, so you can heal yourself back up. And they also have like Brewmasters and things like that to get back your Cold Light Oracle, to keep playing that to mill out your opponent's deck. And then you let the opponent fill his board on his turn with minions that haven't attacked yet, and then you vanish then. So ideally, what you want to do is, with a Mill Rogue deck, is you want to use vanish when your opponent has a big hand and they've got a lot of minions on the board. And what that does is that burns extra cards. And it burns the minions that you had on the field. Now, my luck was that he did vanish to fill up my hand, and it didn't burn any of what I wanted to play, which I could then turn around and play a modest board in case he had another vanish, which I did, and you saw that. And then I played to try to get as many cards out of my hand as I could to mitigate damage. You saw me throw that one cost. That was invaluable, by the way, against his Twilight Drake. That one cost coolant card to freeze his Twilight Drake was invaluable. Because if it weren't for that, I wouldn't have won the game. Because that card was just itching to get an attack buff on it, to get a Shattered Sun Cleric, Dark Iron Dwarf to come in for the kill. Which I don't think are in mill decks anyway, but, In fact, I don't think the Twilight Drake is in mill decks anymore. So he must be running an older rogue mill deck. I have a Millie rogue deck right here. I have not won much with it, but it's fun when you do. It's fun when you get the right cards and you play it the right way and you draw out all of their cards and then they die to fatigue. That's just fun. It's fun to watch your opponent go, what the hell? You're making me draw all these cards? Awesome, I can play all these cards. Especially if it's a noob. A newer noob. Noober than me. So a noober noob than me would look at that and go, awesome, he's making me draw cards. He must be desperate. I can play this, and this. Next turn, I'm going to do that. Boom, 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 boom. And then you vanish, and they go, what the hell is going on? Oh, no. I can't draw any more cards. Oh, no. I needed that. Oh, I needed that. And then all of a sudden, your deck is empty. I'm almost out of cards. And you're screwed. You're screwed because there's nothing you can do. Now, the really cool play, and I saw this on 2P plus Press Plays channel on YouTube. There was a mill, I want to say it was a mill druid deck that had King Mukla in it. And they were able to play King Mukla in such a way that it filled up the opponent's hand with bananas. And that makes it so that you can't play any cards unless you want to sack a banana into your opponent, into one of your opponent's minions, which just helps him kill you faster. You have nothing. There's nothing you can do when he mills you because you can't play any cards. And I don't. Now that I think about it, I don't know if those banana cards can be played on an enemy minion. They may have to change that just so that never happens again. If it can't be played on enemy minions, then that's a brilliant play because his hand was full of bananas and he could not draw any cards and he couldn't play any cards for the entirety of the rest of the game. And then the opponent, the guy who played the King Mukla a bunch of times, just sat there and let him mill out. It was amazing. And anyway, well, that's it for tonight. I'm going to get some much needed rest at almost the stroke of midnight. Thank you very much for watching. And here's hoping that your hearths are as warm as your heart. Good night, everybody.